Hi, my name is Goldman, and I'm an attorney with Goldman and Associates. And today, I'd like to talk to you about prenuptial agreements. You know, we spend so much time talking about divorce, which is in essence the post-nuptial legal proceeding to dissolve a relationship. But let's talk for a minute about the prenuptial agreement, things that go on before the marriage. The purpose of a prenuptial agreement is essentially to protect some assets, to be able to shield certain things, or to declare that certain things that you had before the marriage. And the prenuptial agreement can basically say what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. And the prenuptial agreement can itemize these things and establish values and say that in the event of a divorce, there's certain things that are on the table and there's certain things that are off the table. Now, you have to understand one thing. We do not have in the state of Michigan the ironclad prenuptial agreement. There was a movie about 20 years ago. I think it was called Bonfire of the Vanities. It was a George Clooney movie. And he played a lawyer, and his name was Massey, and he had the Massey prenuptial agreement, the Impenetrable prenuptial agreement. If you had one of those, it was great. Michigan doesn't have that. The court can penetrate that agreement at any time if the court feels that it's unfair. So, for example, let's say the parties have an ironclad prenuptial agreement, very clear who gets what. And they're married for a while, and things fall apart years in, and then the prenuptial agreement is raised. Well, the court may honor it or may not. The court may look into the fairness of it. The court may look at it now and say, well, that made sense then, but now one of the parties is disabled, and therefore will need more to sustain themselves. Or whatever reason the court deems appropriate, the court can use principles of equity to determine the role the prenuptial agreement should play in the ultimate divorce and property distribution. If you have any questions about that, give us a call. If you found the information helpful, like us, and of course, click on the link for any further advice.